Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all joining us today on this warm summer day in July 2024. First off, welcome back as we reinvigorate the webinar series in this year in 2024 with some stimulating topics for all of us to ponder and explore. On that note, let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Meena, Sankaran, founder and CEO of KETOS. Our mission at KETOS is to deliver actionable water insights for all of our users in industrial, agricultural, and municipal entities. For those who are not familiar with KETOS, we currently serve in 9 countries, including US, and monitor around 45 billion gallons of water to help customers build sustainable operations. However, as most of you would know from the audience here, this is barely scratching the surface of the impact and change that we need in the sector, which brings me to why we are at a unique junction of a very strategic partnership here with Siemens. Today, I feel thrilled to have a special guest amongst us, Sebastian Guckelberger, joining us from Germany. He leads the portfolio for driving sustainability, efficiency, and resiliency at Siemens, the 3 key pillars in water and wastewater. Thank you for taking the time today, Sebastian, and welcome.
Thank you, Meena, for having me, and it's a pleasure to have this short conversation and with you today.
Absolutely. Something that I've always wondered is, how do you raise awareness with an acute sense of urgency in the utility sector? You and I are both very, very familiar with this, and it's such a challenge knowing the myriad of technologies out there knocking on your door. And this is even larger issue for someone like Siemens with your size, the breadth, and the depth. So as we kick off here, any thoughts to share with the audience on how does an organization of your size bring focus around water with just the vast number of priorities that you have for Siemens?
Sure, yeah. As you mentioned, right, Siemens is a really large company with a very broad portfolio across the entire tech stack, especially focusing around electrification, automation, digitalization, and serving actually quite a broad range of industries, and always with the goal to transform the everyday. And there is water really a core part of our DNA. So actually, what I also just found out very recently, we introduced the first water meters at the Great Exhibition in London in 1851. So we are doing water business for over 107 years, 70 years now. So it's really part of our DNA. Nevertheless, obviously, we are continuously working on developing and evolving our portfolio and our company. And with that, water remains always important market and important sector for us. Not only in the municipal, but also in the industrial sector. And I think the water challenge becomes more and more aware across the different regions. And we are actually more in a perfect storm right now, where water is a really hot topic. And that's why I truly believe that water is the next carbon, and it will become even more important in general for companies and utilities, societies around the globe, and for Siemens as well as a business.
No, thanks for sharing that. That's a very interesting fact to know about kind of how long Siemens has been at it. You kind of make a few guesses that it's one of the largest organizations in the world, but interesting nevertheless to hear that. I've always said, 10 years ago when I was starting the company, the water is the next oil. Now it's all about water is the next carbon. Regardless, wars are being fought over water.